welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am TheSmokin'Mustang, and today is going to be probably the shortest episode, as we're just going to tear down the engine and then, well, tear down the engine, replace everything we need to, put it back together, and then finish this job and end it at that. So let's get straight into it, because we already have all the parts from last episode. If you want to know what the heck we're doing, go watch that. Anyways, basically we need to tear this thing all the way down to the block, which is going to be a first for this series. So that's nice. This is going to be a while. I can feel it. Also, this may just be tacked on to the end of the other parts where we did everything with the suspension and gearbox. I don't know yet because I got no idea how long that video is. And honestly, knowing me, this audio is probably going to be jank when mashed together if I decide to do that. Honestly, I don't really care at this point, because it would honestly be more effort for me to go through and record the voiceover for the whole thing than it is just for me to talk right now and just deal with it. Anyways, take this off. That's off. For stuff down here. Also, you could technically use this as like a guide or something if you wanted to do this, like all these different story mode stuff. Spark plugs out. Access the intake. Oh, Jesus. Let's get the turbo off. Get the manifold off. And then we can take the head off. And then lift the car up and deal with everything on the other side. There's that. Now bring it up. Take the pin off. Take the crankshaft caps off. Take the pistons we need to change out. Replace the rock caps we need to replace. Years later. Seriously, this is really slow. Okay, so those need to be done from the engine bay. So no matter what, we'll have to come back down, so we'll do everything else then. Alright. And actually we need to put the new ones in the front up here. Real quick, and then we will go down here. Oh, lift the car up to go down there, to then come back up here to then put these back on here. Yeah, like that made any logical sense. Also, I'm just gonna do a quick ramble on how bloody stupid English language spelling is. Like, 3 different ways to basically spell the same word, but all 3 have different meanings. And like, I saw one post on Reddit or something that had like a proper way to spell Tony, and there's like 30 characters without spaces, and it was technically correct by English language rules. It is so bloody stupid and so hard to understand, especially if it's not your first language, or if you have a learning disability like some people in the country do. Okay. Mini ramble over, back on target. As we are seeing here, we've gotten everything on the bottom end done, so now everything on the top end. Head, exhaust manifold, turbo. Actually, before we do the intake, let's do the fuel rails. There's number 1, number 2, number 3 is right there, and here comes number 4. Now for the intake manifold. And now throttle. And now we can come back up here and start doing the cams. Along with like spark plugs. Which spark plugs? Hold on. Okay, the middle 2. There we are. Now for the caps. Also, I really want to know how time works in this game. Like, is it like every single job would take the like, we never see the moon, and like the amount of light never changes at all. So like, is this just purgatory, or we're always stuck doing the same job day in, day out, forced to always be repairing cars whether we want it or not, no changing time? Like, what is the deal with it? If there was more lore to this game or something, I'd call up something like MapOut with game theory to theorize about it. Or I could even do it myself. Also, I just realized I put those in the wrong one. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now come over here, do this side. Armory chain. Next here. Oh, we're level 5. Looks like the tail end of this episode is gonna be part 5. It's gonna be done by the junkyard. That'll be fun. And we're almost there. Just the last few screws are left to do on this god-forsaken car. Okay, all we have left to do is just fill the car up with oil, and then we are done. I have lost all sense of time doing this. Like, seriously, I cannot remember time anymore. But we are done. Lord, thank us. Honestly, I'm not even gonna bother getting that. I'm just gonna quickly see if we unlock anything outside. Not by the looks of it. Oh, wait, I think that's maybe the paint booth. Anyways, map, junkyard. It costs 500. No, since this is a first playthrough, I'm just gonna quickly come in here to the settings and just go. Yeah, this one, yeah. Okay, tensioned over. Let's check out what the junkyard has. Ugh. Let's see what the junkyard's like in this game. Because now in the 2018 one, it was interesting. Loading, 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 loading. Come on, game, load this stupid area so I can see what's going on. Also, we got 13K in the bank, so we could possibly buy something here. Depends what's here, however. Holy, this is massive. Well, this is not what I was expecting. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is so much. Oh, the rest of this episode is going to be just walking around this barren wasteland. Holy. I don't know if I should just walk at a normal speed or run. We're just gonna follow around the outside first. Then we'll look on the inside. And we have a first car here. So it's a Nissan 350Z. And factory tires. Rims, color variants. Engine. V6. Nothing too interesting with that. Unknowns, but everything will be replaced. 10K for this. Well, basically 11K for that. We are not going with that. That'll only leave us with. Actually, that'll leave us with a bit more, but we're not gonna bother. And then we got over. Ooh, I like this. Able to be bought without the wheels already on it. So I got Camaro, 2nd gen, V8, 7K for this one. Keep that in mind. Now, hold on. Now tell me, what the heck is this? Why is it just a random shed out in the middle of nowhere? Okay, tangent over. Back on course. Let's go back to where we were. So this way. I see another car up the drops right here. El Camino. How much for you? 5K. So far, you're the winner. So far, this car is the winner and cheapest. Or I know there's nothing of value over there. Sierra, I would love to have this, and it is the cheapest. This would be one of the cars that I would keep since it's a Ford, since I have a personal goal of having a Ford Army. And hello, baby. This is the cheapest one now, and it's a Mustang, and we can do a heck of a lot of customization with it. And actually, I think what we may do is buy both Fords, because I am that kind of person who, if I see a car that I want, I will buy it without a second thought sometimes. Oh, there's even more in here. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. 8.7. No. And that's the last one. So we'll go back and buy the Fords, and we're not going to make any money off of them. Which is fine, because I do not care. I want my Ford Army, whether or not it starts now or later. I will have my Ford Army. Bye. Bye. Yes. For now, they will be put in car parking. Car parking. There we go, and that's left us with about 11K. So we will now return to garage. We're not going to buy any parts because we have no means of fixing them. And then we'll go over to the car park, check out what that looks like since I haven't seen that. Look at our cars. And then, yeah, parking. Go to alley. So we'll check this out, then we'll get a few jobs and end the episode. Game. Hello. Okay, that is awesome. That is cool. Let's look at this car. Well, there's that. That was actually quite nice to see. A lot better than the old game, which was a literal parking deck. Still don't know what they were thinking when they did that one. Anywho, we're going to just get some jobs now. And then take a little tour around. So none of these have bonus credit. Well, a few of them are about to end, so I'll just use some exploration. Okay, exploration. Let me actually see here. So, move faster. Ability to fix parts. Ooh, actually, that probably... Yeah, actually. That probably unlocks the area. And this also probably unlocks stuff. Never mind! So I guess it is all level based. Kind of annoying. Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and end the episode now. And then the next episode's probably gonna pick up with this whole garage being filled with cars. So, I'll see y'all next time. I've been TheSmokin'Mustang and talk to y'all later.